Welcome to Spidell's California Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Zidane. This week we're covering the Medi-Cal asset test, which was phased out in 2024, but will be reinstated starting in 2026. Get an update on all of this year's tax news, including the many tax provisions of OBBBA and California legislative changes at Spidell's Federal and California Tax Update. You can see a list of in-person seminar and live webinar options at spidell.com. Effective January 1st, 2026, AB 116 reinstates the Medi-Cal program asset test of $130,000 per individual plus $65,000 for each additional household member for certain individuals whose income eligibility for Medi-Cal is not determined based on modified AGI. The asset test was in place during 2022 and 2023 and was phased out under AB 133 beginning in 2024. According to FAQs issued by the California Department of Healthcare Services, this change will impact California residents who are age 65 or older, have a disability, physical, mental, or developmental, live in a nursing home, or are in a family that makes too much money to qualify under federal tax rules. The reinstatement of the asset test does not impact the Medi-Cal eligibility rules for supplemental security income recipients who still have to comply with the SSI asset limit rules, which are $2,000 for an individual and $3,000 for a couple. Effective January 1st, 2026, individuals whom the reinstated asset test applies to will be required to provide information about assets they own when they apply for or renew their Medi-Cal benefits. The asset test reinstatement does not create new rules about which assets are counted or not counted for Medi-Cal eligibility. Assets that are not counted and will not affect eligibility include the individual's main home where they live, the individual's main vehicle, household items like furniture and clothing, and retirement funds if the individual is getting regular payments. Assets that are counted and therefore may affect eligibility include second homes, second vehicles, cash, and bank accounts. For most people, giving away or selling assets won't affect Medi-Cal eligibility. If a person lives in a nursing home or may need long-term care in the future, assets they give away in 2025 will not affect their Medi-Cal. However, starting January 1st, 2026, giving away assets for less than their worth could delay long-term care coverage. If a person moves into a nursing home, Medi-Cal will look at any assets they gave away in the 30 months before they entered the facility. This is called a look-back period. Assets transferred before January 1st, 2026 will not be counted. Transfers made on or after January 1st may cause a penalty that delays long-term care coverage. Individuals can spend or give away countable assets to stay under the limit. This won't affect Medi-Cal eligibility in most cases. Individuals can use their money to buy certain things they need without causing a delay in coverage. Examples include paying medical bills, buying clothes or household items, paying rent or mortgage, paying for school, fixing their home, and paying their car loan or other debts. Stay fully informed on California tax law changes with a subscription to Spidell's California Tax Letter. You can find details on this monthly newsletter for California tax pros at spidell.com under Publications. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another episode of Spidell's California Minute.